I don't care if Monday's blue, Tuesday's gray, and Wednesday too. It's Thursday. I don't care about you. It's Friday. I'm in love. Monday you can't fall apart. Tuesday, Wednesday break my heart. Thursday doesn't even start. It's Friday. I'm in love. Saturday, wait. Sunday always comes too late. Friday never hesitates. I don't care if Monday's black. Tuesday, Wednesday, heart attack. Thursday, never looking back. It's Friday, I'm in love. Monday, you can hold your head. Tuesday, Wednesday, stay in bed. Oh, Thursday, watch the walls instead. It's Friday, I'm in love. Saturday, wait. And Sunday always comes too late. But Friday never hesitates. Dressed up to the eyes, it's a wonderful surprise. Shoes and your spirits rise. Throwing out your frown, smiling sound. Sleek shrieks spinning round and round. Always take a big bite, such a gorgeous night. See you eat in the middle of the night. You can never get enough of this stuff. It's Friday, I'm in love. I don't care if Monday's blue, Tuesday's gray, and Wednesday too. Thursday, I don't care about you. It's Friday, I'm in love. Monday, you can't fall apart. Tuesday, Wednesday, break my heart. Thursday doesn't even start. It's Friday, I'm in love. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Brian Howard. Not much to be spoken of. Just a guy in a knit toque wearing a plaid shirt sitting in his backyard again after taking a break from his backyard on Monday, bringing to you the longest running live stream show in the history of live streams. This show started, I think, in 1969. I wasn't the original Brian. There was another Brian. I inherited from him. In order to inherit it from him, I had to kill him. This is Beer and Songs with Brian, the show where I take song requests from you, the assembled masses. I then look them up on a website I'm looking at right now on the teleprompter called Ultimate Guitar, where I can remember lyrics and songs. Be forewarned, if you're new to the show, as you just heard from that last song, I can sing. I'm not tone deaf, but my voice is a little croaky, and I have my massive octave range of 7/8 of an octave. So if you're here for good music, there's the door. You're free to go. I have no hard feelings. I don't blame you. I don't know if I would stay and watch me if I were some sort of musical genius. But make those song requests on the chat whenever you start doing that. I'd appreciate that. I'll start looking those up and playing those. But the show is also called Beer and Songs, which means we're going to crack open our first beer of the night and progress through the evening, having more and more beer. So as you can imagine, I probably should do the tough songs at the top of the show. We're going to start where we often do these days, at the old Sierra Nevada Pale Ale. Nothing wrong with it. Perfectly fine beer to have around the house. Have this in your refrigerator. Some of you serve it to your friends and they say, I'd love a beer. They go, oh, awesome. You put this in front of them. They go, this guy's got class. Don't bring out a Budweiser. Do not bring out a Coors Light. You'll look like the schmuck you are. By God, that's a nice beer. Let's all have a sip. Yummy. Now, if this is your first time watching a live stream show, how does this work, Brian? What's going on, Brian? How are you in my computer, Brian? Get out of there. Are you a ghost in the machine? Are you a ghost in the material world? Are you, and other references to spirits to the sting. I should have finished that sentence better. Um, yeah, it's like a TV show. So if you're watching me over on Facebook where I'm streaming, a couple things, you're totally welcome to hang out there and enjoy the show right there. But I'm going to tell you the majority of the audience currently watching me is at Twitch. That's at twitch.tv/Brian Howard Live. Don't worry about remembering that. There's a link right below the video if you're watching me on Facebook. If you are watching me on your wall, go ahead and click the video. I'll wait. Did you do it? Okay, see how now you're in a different window? Guess what? Depending on your browser and operating system, you could even grab that video, rip it right the hell out of the browser, park it in the corner of your screen, go back to doing whatever kind of work you're doing. See? Well, we do, we occasionally cuss and jokes come up that are of a sexual nature, so be ready for that. Which brings us to the next point. The show is kind of rated, I guess I would say PG. We had some drop frames there for a second. Which brings me up to the next thing. Hang on. There. Okay, good. Now we're back. I can talk to you again. Sorry, I'm glad that happened actually at the top of the show. Occasionally there's a little bit of a log jam on the internet and I freeze like that. Every now and then I do it as a joke on purpose. Okay, we're back now. But if that does happen, please don't freak out. I have a little notification system right down here on my broadcast software that lets me know when that's happening. And I promise you, if I'm in the middle of something brilliant, a great joke, a great song, I see that notification, I stop. I stop being brilliant. If you can believe it, a guy like me can at some point in his life not be this brilliant. If that does happen technology-wise, I ask you, please don't yell at me in the chat. There's very little, if anything, any of us can do about it. It is the internet after all. I am streaming after all. I do have the high-speed internet, but, it is what it is. The nodes are what they are. It's a series of copper tubes invented by gerbils in ancient Egypt, I think is what the internet is. So don't freak out if I freeze like that. I'm going to come back, and every now and then, like once in every 4 months, God, I maybe just jinxed myself, the show does completely crash and I get booted from the server. If that does happen, it takes you about 5 minutes to get the show back up and running. Might take me 8 minutes if I go inside and pee, which sometimes I do during those breaks. But just hang out right here on my Twitch channel and boom, the show will start happening suddenly again. Okay, what else do you have to know for the show? The show is something that I do for a living. I do other things for a living. I'm a professional entertainer, believe it or not. I would love it if you would drop, why is that making noise? Hang on, I gotta fix that. Okay, there we go. I would love it if you would consider anytime during the show, if I was particularly funny, if I took your song request. How about that? If I took your song request, you're like, hey, he took my song request. That's worth a little something. Drop it right there in the hat. You can see the way to do that right there. You can use PayPal, .me/BroonShat. You can also use Venmo, use the same handle, BroonShat. And if you are a Zelle user, we like them the most. Zelle is built into your online banking, or probably, online banking. And it's the best way because Zelle is the only one of those three that does not take a little bite out of the tip. If you're going to tip me, $5, that's awesome. If you use Zelle, you know how much money I get? $5. If you use those other two, PayPal and Venmo, but I didn't finish the sentence. If you use those other ones, I get like $4.85. It's a minor thing. Anyway, let's do another song. Not sure that made it better. I met a devil woman. She took my heart away. Kalima. She said I had it coming to me, but I wanted it that way. I think that any love is good loving, so I took what I could get. Then she looked at me with them big brown eyes. Whoops, I said, should be an E. You ain't seen nothing yet. But baby, you just ain't seen nothing yet. Whoops, wrong button. Here's something. Why is it doing that? Click, click, go faster now. Oop, oop. Technical glitch. Here's something you're never gonna forget. Baby, you just ain't seen nothing yet. Now I'm feeling better, and I found out for sure. She took me to the doctor, and he told me of a cure. He said that any love is good love. I don't know about that. So I took what I could get. Yes, I took what I could get, and then she looked at me with her big brown eyes and said, do the right chord, you ain't seen nothing yet. But baby, you just ain't seen nothing yet. Here's something you're never gonna forget. But baby, you just ain't seen nothing yet. Any love is good loving. So I took what I could get. Yes, it took what I could get. Then she looked at me with them big brown eyes, and you know what she said. She ain't seen nothing yet. But baby, you just ain't seen nothing yet. Here's something, here's loving you'll never forget, baby. You know, baby, you ain't into nothing. You know, baby, nothing yet. We got through it. A couple little screw-ups. By the way, we have a fun little tradition here at the show. If you're watching, when I screw up like that, I make it pretty obvious, which, as you saw, I'm not proud. I'm willing to admit I screwed that song up. And it's not even a very hard song. It's 3 goddamn chords. Well, it's like 5 chords, but it's in triplets. Boom, boom, boom. It's easy. We drink. Basically, I'm stalling as a way of saying whenever I screw up, we drink. Also, when I go off on what's called a brigression, that's where I haven't done it yet, really. I try to get through at least 2 songs in every show without any shenanigans. Now, from here on out, slippers, shenanigans are afoot. What does that mean? That means that I may not decide to finish your song. I may decide to go off on improvisational lyrics. I may decide to stop in the middle of a song, reminds me of something, and tell a story. I may decide to improvise a completely organic song from start to finish. I may decide just to stare at you awkwardly. And when that happens, we all drink. All right, so let's go back to the chat right now, see what's going on. I wasn't at the chat just then. Oh, it's a good time to point this out, ladies and gentlemen. When my eyes are down here, I am looking at the chat, and when my eyes are up here, I am looking at the song. I keep the 2 separate. I have a teleprompter in front of me. If I put the chat in front of me, I did try that when I first bought the teleprompter. It was not a good idea. Way too distracting. As you can tell from that last song, even an easy song, I will screw up. So I got to focus. Before I go any further in the show, hey, Kelly Rose, hey, Zadora Delina, hey, Lewis, what's up? Hey, Sounds Like TV, hey, Hat Size, hey, Lego Border, hey, Jay Pastiora, hey, Shiloh Down Low. Hey, what are you drinking? I'm having a beer. Let me know in the chat what you're drinking, but you cannot use words, my friends. No, nay, yet, nada. You can only use emojis. Like, for example, here, I'll play the game. What am I drinking? Hang on. Where's the emojis? Oh, see, all I have is the Twitch emojis. And I don't want that. I want regular keyboard emojis. And I don't know how to do that. Oh, there they are. Nope, that's not it either. Okay, ignore that. Jay Pasteur is, shit. Wait. Shithouse Scott is in, Shithouse Scott is in the house. Is that what we ended up with? That can't be right, Scotty. Jay Pasteur is having a Ratman do. Paul and Becky Sigmund are having their classic wine and rum. As you see, there's some nomenclature that we've established for a while. Lewis, what up? Of course, water. Very, very simple. Or he spent, he did a turn at the joint. Lewis, what were you in the joint for? What were you up the river for? Shithouse Scott. That can't be right, Scott. That's not going to stick. I hope it doesn't. Kelly Rose is having apple juice plus, and then rum. Apple plus rum. Apple rum? Okay. Shiloh Downlow is having stinky coffee or yawny coffee or a sleepy time tea or something. Midnight Hat Size having a beer. It's a man after my own liver. And I was going to introduce Zadora Delina. I don't see her here. Is Zadora still here? Spiral Girl is having potato juice, which means vodka. We all know that in the world of these games. Oh, I don't know what that means. Okay, 7. Oh, cherries, 7 Up. Okay, 7 Up, and then with 0, you're having cherry 7 Up, 0 calories. Diet. There's Zadora. She's having a soda. Apple cider and rum. Oh, that'll work. Oh, that'll work well, actually. Really? Didn't we do that as a cocktail once? I think we did. Zadora Delina, as you see her here in the Twitch chat. You may not see her over on the Facebook chat. Again, get your sweet, sweet asses over to Twitch so that I can see your sweet, sweet asses. And then we can all share ass prints. We talked about that before. The lovely and talented Zadora Delina, we will refer to her as Danny. You're wondering, who the hell is this Danny person? Well, that's her. That's her right there, Zadora Delina. I'm going to turn down my gain. I think I'm a little too loud, right? She is capturing all those songs. So when I'm doing that last song, I'm looking up here, I'm not noticing the chat. You're probably screaming at me, do Take Me to the River, do that other song. I don't know why I couldn't think of one other song in the world. Do Geek Stink Breath. There we go. I'm just looking right at that name right now. I don't see it, but don't worry. The lovely and talented Danny will capture those songs with a trap. She will set out a trap. The song comes walking along. I'm a song. I'm walking through the forest. I hope I'm safe. And then suddenly right around her ankle, the song is yanked up into the air. And it's dropped over here on the Facebook event page, Danny. I don't see anything there yet, so I'm assuming not much has happened. Let me go back to the chat. Hey, Kid Stace, how you doing? Give me a song request. We're a little light on those so far. I will certainly. I have a song. I have a thing. Good evening, ye of the sought after fob pin. Fob pin. Sounds like it's cold here in Wisconsin. Anyone have a shot of Malort? Yeah, I do. Thank you, Joseph Orlando. I appreciate that. Good evening, Brian. I'm looking for a song request. And you think I do it better than, well, maybe better than he sounds now, Robert Smith's version. Of course, he has that kind of, I'm in love, that kind of whininess to it. A little different. Drop those requests. Let's rock out. Ooh, ready to fucking rock. Offspring, Self-Esteem. I can do that one. I saw it. Now, hang on, let's see if it's still doing that. Okay, before the show started, and this is something I have no control over. The search box for Ultimate Guitar just is slow, where I have to search the chords and lyrics. So that's how long it took me to type Also, every time I hit plus, which is supposed to make the thing scroll in front of me, it keeps stopping for some reason. Wrote her off for the 10th time today. Practiced all the things I would say. She came over, I lost my nerve. I took her back and made her dessert. Oh, I know I'm being used. That's okay, man, 'cause I like the abused. Oh, I know she's playing with me. That's okay, 'cause I've got no self-esteem. Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. chorus, technically. Is it? They're calling it the chorus. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's just, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. We make plans to go out at night. Wait till 2, then I turn out the light. This rejection's got me so low. She keeps it up, as I just might tell her so. Oh, yeah. Okay, hang on. I promise. That was a screw up. The first time wasn't really a screw up. Okay. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm gonna up tempo it. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. When she's, a different part. When she's saying that she wants me, then I wonder why she sleeps with my friends. Why are they still your friends? When she's saying, oh, I'm like a disease, then I wonder how much more I can spend. Well, I guess I should stick up for myself, but I really think it's better this way. You may suffer, you may suffer, the more it shows you really can. Right, yeah, yeah. I know, okay, look, I know I didn't do that part right. I forgot how it goes. Oh, that burp was coming. Okay, up tempo. Now I relate this little bit, that it happens more than I'd like to admit. Late at night she knocks at my door. She's drunk again and looking to score. I know I should say no, but it's kinda hard when she's ready to go. I may be dumb, but I'm not a dweeb. I'm just a sucker with no self-esteem. Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. By the way, I'm making the F the 7th note chord for all you people that are like, how's he making that sound bluesy? You keep everything else stays major. You just make the F, which is the 2nd chord. So A major, F7, C, C, G. Let's try C7. A major, F7. No, that changes the tone of it. Anyway, that's enough. That's a good song. Whoever requested that, thank you. Yeah, The Offspring. They're still touring. Oh, man. And they're like my age. Maybe a little younger. Maybe a little younger. They look weird singing that song. They look weird. I mean, come on. Look, I saw Roger Daltrey and Pete. They're the Who. Okay, we'll call them the Who. Singing, I hope I die before I get old. Now, I think he was interviewed about that, Daltrey, or maybe Townsend, or one of them was. They said, and they had an, maybe we all did. I was like, all right, that's deep. That was really freaking deep, actually. But nobody minded. Nobody in the stadium is going to come down there and interrupt. Excuse me, Mr. Daltrey, Mr. Townsend. I just wanted to point out that you said you hope you die before you get old, and I'm suddenly the guy from Office Space who you stole my stapler. I'm Stephen Root from Office Space. Anyway, you are old and you're not dead. So the whole song is a bit of a lie. I don't know what that tangent was. Okay, so welcome to Beer and Songs, guys. Our technology looks like it's working again. We had a few glitches earlier in the show. We're smoothly running now. The website's acting up, but I don't know what to do about that. Let's get some song requests in. If you just joined us at the show, this is your first time watching me, kind of a little policy. Say hi. Say hi in the chat. Don't lurk. Right now I'm looking at the chat. The chat doesn't even show me probably 60% of who's currently watching live. And if you're not watching live, as these videos do stay up there forever on Facebook and for at least a week or so on Twitch, and I think forever. You're new? No, you're not. No, you're not. Zadora, you are a liar. All my heat tonight is coming from here and behind me. Nothing on this side because my little fire table ran out of propane and I forgot to buy new propane. Damn it. Guys, it's been a weird week here. You probably can't tell in the shot because I did a pretty good job trying to clean up a little. Everything around here is covered in dust. A weird, brown, creepy dust because we had a new roof put on our house this week. It's been construction zone, no sleeping in for this boy, no midday nap, which I tend to like to do, especially on show nights for this guy. That's right. You're watching a show without my usual pre-set up, downtime. I laid down. I just did not become unconscious. Pixie dust that I should be able to fly, Scotty. You highlighted that? All right. Another thing I want to let you know is I go on here for a while, and I don't expect any of you to stick through the whole damn show. A few people do, but they're the special people. One of those people. And I'm one of them. They're going to be here the whole time. But for the common person, the person just dropped by for like 3 songs, 4 jokes, 2 stories, when hey, I've had enough of this guy. It's fine. Please do 2 things. One is tip me, drop a little something into the the 3 locations you see at the bottom of the screen right now. Don't click that, you idiot. You did, didn't you? You did. And I'm sorry I called you an idiot, but don't click that. That's an on-screen graphic. It's right below the screen. You brought the screen. You blow the screen. I am hot tonight. And drop something in on the various links right there, 5, 10, 20, whatever this insanity is worth. But if you have to go, just one more level there, I ask you to say goodbye. Say goodbye. It's something that we started when I first started doing these live streams over on the Facebooks. I was one of the people that got the little go live button very early in my, there we go. I got to find that one now. Oh, great. Here goes the typing. Fuck me. There it is. Found it. Oh, is this going to happen like this all night? Are you going to do this all night to me? Stupid website. I think they are. Say goodbye. Say goodbye. And 2 things are going to happen. You're going to say goodbye. Got to go, guys. Got to go to sleep. Got to go feed the kid. Got to go make a kid. Going to do a little. And then you'll notice people in the chat will say, bye, whoever you are. And if your name, that'd be funny if one of you had a fun Twitch name that was whoever you are. That's kind of fun. Whoever you are. You're like that character from the Green Day musical. Oh my God, it's a lot of links. That's too many links. Did you hit enter twice? What did you do there, Zadora? You hit enter many times. Oh, that's all. That's my liner notes, I guess. Okay, thank you. I thought you were repeating the same thing over and over again. You're not. Zadora did a good job. Listen to the sizzle. There's sizzling happening. This next song comes to us from the people at Patreon. Not like it's the company, my actual patrons. They get a little extra access to me because I let them request a song before the show goes live. This week, I normally do it like on Monday or Tuesday. This week, I forgot to do it until this afternoon. So. Oops. Let me take you down, 'cause I'm going to strawberry fields. Nothing is real. It's nothing to get hung about. Strawberry fields forever. Living is easy with eyes closed. Misunderstanding all you see. It's getting hard to be someone, but it all works out. It doesn't matter much to me. Let me me take you down, 'cause I'm going to strawberry fields. Nothing is real, and nothing to get hung about. Strawberry fields forever. Ship, 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 ship. No one, I think, is in my tree. I mean, it must be high or low. That is, you can't, tune in, but it's all right. That is, I think it's not too. Let me take you down, 'cause I'm going to strawberry fields. Nothing is real, and nothing to get hung about. Strawberry fields forever. Always know, sometimes think it's me, but I know it's a dream. I think yes, but it's all wrong. They were so high. That is, I think I disagree. Let me take you down, 'cause I'm going to strawberry fields. Nothing is real. It's nothing to get hung about. Strawberry fields forever. Strawberry fields forever. Strawberry fields forever. That's how you do that part of the song. You just rotate. Dare you play Hello? I don't know, Dan. Do I? Is it me you're looking for? If I have to type it in, fucking website. Oh, that time it went really quick. Oh, okay, that was weird. Oh, okay. Oh no, that's not the one I want. I brought up one. The Doors. Wait. HELLO. Okay, it is letting me type faster now. Okay, that's good. Oh, there it is, Lionel Richie. I found it. Oh, I've never done it before? Really? Boy, my voice got really high just then. Really? Oh, no. Dan, I think we've been here before, buddy. This is one of those ones that's demanding money from the song. This website I'm on, lawyers have gotten involved, not with the website. And let's be honest, asshole lawyers. Whoever produced owns the rights to Hello by Lionel Richie. Yeah, go F yourself. We're just having a good time. You want to play your artist's song. We're going to promote his music. We're going to have a good time with it. And you're saying, no. We can't just put up the lyrics and the chords in front of somebody because we want more money. Well, I say to you, my friends, change the buck. We're talking about different ages now. So to answer your question, Dan, the answer is I would love to dare to play. I mean, how hard could it be? What is it? But it's probably in a minor key, right? Wait, that's the beginning of No Doubt. You and me, we used to be forever, forever. See, I guess forever. Whatever. Anyway, so no, I can't play that song. because I don't know the lyrics and chords off the top of my head, please make a song request and drop something in the hat. Thank you to whoever that was, Joseph Orlando. You were the first to give. The first to give. Actually, I'm sorry, Kelly Rose. You were the first to get. My bad. You were the second, Joseph Orlando. Danny, are you dropping the song request over at... Oh, there they are. Okay. Illinois, hell is freezing over tonight, live line. Is it really that cold? My God. Watching the Detectives, Maria from Blondie, Brass and Packet. Dare you to play Hello. I already had that. Let's do Watching the Detectives. Looks like the website is finally... Oh, right. Come on. Don't. WATCHI. There it is. It slowed down again. It was fast, and then it slowed down, little bastard. If you just joined us, my name is Brian. That's right, that we were doing. I'm trying to get the lyrics to be in the right place. Nice girl's not one with a defect. Cell phone shrink wrap so correct. Red dogs under illegal legs. She looks so good that he gets down and begs. She is watching the detectives. Oh, she's so cute. He's so cute. She is watching... the detectives. When they shoot, they beat him up until the teardrops start. But he can't be wounded because he's got no heart. Long shot at the jumping sign. Invisible shivers running down my spine. Cut the baby off. Oh, cut your baby taking off her clothes. Close up of a sign that says we never close. You scratch at you and you match his cigarette. She pulls the eyes with a face like a magnet. I don't know how much more of this I can take. She's filing her nails while they're dragging the lake. She is watching the detectives. Ooh, he's so cute. I got it right. Ha! Watching the detectives. When they shoot, they beat him up until the teardrops start. But can't be wounded cause he's got no heart. You think you're alone till you realize you're in it. The fear is here to stay, love is here for the visit. Call instant justice when it's past legal limit. Someone scratching at the window, one who's in it. The detectives come and check you belong with the parent. Ready to hear the worst about your daughter's disappearance. It took a miracle to get you stay. It only took my little finger to blow you away. Just like watching the detectives. Don't get cute. Watching the detectives. Get so angry when the teardrops start. They can't be wounded cause you got no heart. Watching the detectives. Watching the detectives. don't often say this because I'm a man of simple, humble humility, but I fucking killed that. Now, was it the best version of that song you've ever heard? No. Did I have little moments of trepidation and screwed up rhythmic strumming because I got a little confused as the chords about? Yeah. But for a song that I don't rehearse, I don't make sure to have that in my head. I've done it before on the show. Sure I have. Don't know why I'm so wired. I'm drinking beer. I have no idea. That was pretty damn good. And I'm going to tell you this right now. I do not mind here at Beer and Songs with Brian seeing you guys clap in the chat. Thank you, Kid Stace. Thank you, Lego Border. That is not lost on me. Don't think that, we can't do much. We're not in the room. We can't show our appreciation with laughter and clapping. Yes, you can. Put the little laughy emoji in when a joke is funny. Put the clappy emoji in when a joke is funny or I did a song good. Put a frowny emoji in when me make bad sentence with words. Beer number 2, guys. We're keeping it simple tonight. We only have this beer and my classic, but we have something fun coming up next that you're going to want to see me try for the first time. That's coming up next. Next beverage, I should say, here on Beer and Songs. If you're joining me for the first time, please make a song request. If you're joining me for the first time, please make a chat comment. Let yourselves be known. Say, hi, the community here is very friendly. We're very happy. And I don't care what anybody says. We are not in any way, nor have we ever been, a cult. What am I trying to do? I'm trying to put myself in the middle of that shot. I guess that was fine. Right from east. See that? This is supposed to be lit. This is lit. That candle's lit. It's glowing. I don't know why I did that. Anyway, back over here. Words, exactly. I am Liam. How you doing, I am Liam? I haven't seen you in a few weeks. Oh my God. Too much head. Said no one ever. Because that's, it's sex. Oh, tastes like Claudia Schiffer's thighs. Okay, guys, let's get some song requests going. It's Beer and Songs with Brian. Coming up in tonight's show, we may have a hair metal portrait. I don't have a request for one, but if you guys want to make one, go right ahead. We will do special events. We did speed run last week, so we'll do one of the other fun things. We might do the chord game, or we might do, I guess, yeah, that's the other game, right? Yeah, it's not really a game. I can make it a game. That is creamy. Can I come crash your place? Can I come crash? Who are you talking to? We only lick people when they ask for it. Well, exactly, Spiral Girl. I would never lick you unless you asked for it, and then I would lick. Oh, I got those two out of the way. Okay, good. I have another request from Patreon coming up. And welcome to the new special. Straight Jackets on the left, Kool-Aid on the right. It is. Maria. Let's do Maria. My wife's name is Maria. So let's see how the typing is over here. M-A-R. Oh, now it's fast again. So annoying. Go down there. Choose that one. Here we go. It's Maria. It's a song. I'll do a whole song with this voice. Maybe I will. The whole song. Here we go. Maybe later. She moves like she don't care. Smooth as silk and cool as air. And now the scrolling's fucked up. Go faster. Ooh, it makes you wanna cry. She doesn't know your name. Your heart beats like a subway train. Ooh, it makes you wanna die. This woman makes you suicidal. Ooh, don't you wanna take her? I have. Ooh, don't you wanna make her your own? Maria, you gotta see her. Go insane and out of your mind. Regina, Ave Maria. It's the one that makes it special. I've seen this thing before in my best friend's the boy next door. Fool in love and fool to fire. Won't come in from the rain. What an asshole coming from the rain. Blue as ice and desire. Don't you wanna make her? If you mean have sex with, then yes. Who don't you wanna take her home? I'm pretty sure she's in my house. Maria, you gotta see her. Farting on my couch. I'm so in trouble for that. Regina, Ave Maria, million and one candlelights. Ooh, don't you wanna break her? Click. Ooh, don't you wanna take her home? She walks like she don't care. I don't care where I walk. Walking on imported air. Ooh, it makes you wanna die. 1, 2, 3, 4, Maria. You gotta see her go insane and out of her mind. I want to see her go crazy. Regina, Latin for queen. Ave Maria, Latin, Spanish. Should have said, I'm sorry. Million and one candlelights. That's enough of that. Kid Stace. Talking a lot. Uranus is out. Oh my God. Walking to the moon. Giant steps are what you take, Dan. You know that. Yeah, I'll do that one right now. Why not? I know there's other ones on the list, but, I saw that one. So, and it's my generation because, who didn't have Regarda de Blanc or Zenyatta? Music nerds? Anybody? Which album is this from? It's one of those two. My anus is in? Okay. Do 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 do. Giant steps are what you take walking on the moon. I hope my legs don't break walking on the moon. There is no health care up on the moon. They had it as a referendum, but it got voted down. Voted by the people. Walking back from your house, walking on the moon. Walking back from your house, walking on the moon. Feet, they hardly touch the ground. He's really in love, walking on the moon. Her feet, they hardly make no sound, walking on the moon. Some may say, I'm wishing my days away. No way. And if it's a price I pay, some say tomorrow's another day. You stay, may as well play. Do-do-do-do. Giant steps are what you take walking on the moon. I hope my leg don't break walking on the moon. We could walk forever walking on the moon. We could live together walking on the moon. Some may say there's no air on the moon. So if you live together, You'd have to have a large supply of oxygen and nitrogen that you could mimic the Earth's atmosphere. But if you don't, you'd probably die. Keep it up. Keep it up, be up. Keep it up. You think that was Sting just saying during the recording, I want this part to go on longer, so just keep it up. Was he talking to Stuart and Andy? I remember the name right at the last second. You saw me stalling. God damn it. What are the two names of the other two guys in police? Stuart Copeland and Andy Summers. Oh. Moon cheese. Oh, I love moon cheese. The little cheesy crackery things you get at like Starbucks. Oh, it's really good. Viagra, keep it up. All right. I am Liam in a rare mood. Kid Stace with a lot of cats. If you're in Brian's truck, you're giving the moon? I have never mooned. Now, yeah, Dan, yeah, I played a character in a production of Grease who's known for mooning. I have never in my life actually mooned. I never figured that out. How is that an insult to be mooned? The other person is they're showing you their nudity. You know, I always see it depicted in movies like was it in American Graffiti? I think it was. Whatever. It's like, you know, okay. Thank you. There's your ass. Okay, that's kind of more shameful for you. I'm kind of, okay, there's your dumb, stupid white ass. If you're white. If you're brown, it's brown. If you're whatever. What if your ass is not well prepared? What if, you should write something on your ass. That's a better mooning. I think if you're going to insult somebody, there has to be a message like F you or screw you or go Indianapolis Colts. Haven't thought of them in a while, have you? Not since Peyton. They're still a team, I think. I don't know. Nobody watches them. This is Beer and Songs with Brian, guys. My name is Brian. Thank God. If I hosted a show called Beer and Songs with Kevin and my name was Brian, boy, would my face be red. And if we went on another one of those murder sprees, would my face be red and delicious. Make a song request in the chat. If you're watching the show over on Facebook or YouTube, you're welcome to hang out there. But I suggest, I know Andrew Luck, right? And everybody got very excited. He did like 2 or 3 national commercials. That's why I like my team, the Ravens. Nobody wants Lamar Jackson doing their ad. I don't know why. He looks too tough. He looks too rugged. He's got that weird grill now that he wears. Ugh. Andrew Luck. Pretty boy, goes out there, does 2 national ads, and never had a team around him. No one's thinking of the Indianapolis Colts. You got it. I don't even know how they're doing. How are they doing? I know the Rams, we're not going to go off on football now, but the Rams beat, Buffalo on Sunday? What? Buffalo, arguably one of the top 2 teams right now in the entire league, and the Rams, who were at 5-5, I think, before that game. Or 6-6. Now they're 7-6. This is not a sports stream. All right, my Rams. They're not your Rams. Oh, Scotty, look at that. When he retired early, they were shit out of luck. Ladies and gentlemen, the slow clap for Scotty. The Lions are also great. Oh, you got to freeze up at your end? Let me check my broadcast. Okay, didn't freeze at my end. That could just be you. Oops, freeze up. Yeah, I didn't freeze up at my end, Kid Stace. It doesn't mean you're not having freeze up issues. It means I can't talk you through it. I'm sorry that it's frozen up. Let's get off football. Yeah, the fucking Lions. Like, what kind of world do we live in? I demand a recount. No offense. If you're from Michigan or Detroit, good for you. Your team is finally good. It's been a long time. Are the Lions the only team never to win the Super Bowl? No, Chargers haven't either, right? Wait, who else has it? Trying to think. Well, the Jaguars haven't, but they're like a new team. No, I think it just froze up on your thing, Kid Stace. Wait, who froze up? Kid Stace. Yeah. So it looks like you're back. You're still chatting, so it looks like you're good, Kid Stace. Yeah. All right. Anyway, this is Beer and Songs with Brian. Let's keep the rock and roll going. You can request other stuff, but you know, I'm an advancing man. I'm 48 years old. My world is mostly rock and roll and classic stuff, but I'll try whatever. Brass and Pocket. I love you, won't you? Because we had that queued up, right? Oh, one of you remembered that. Oh, and it slowed down again. I don't know why it's doing this. Okay, there it goes. Right? I think that's it. I want to do that riff. Okay. That's not too hard. Close. All right, whatever. Hello, I love you. Won't you tell me your name? Brian. Hello, I love you. Won't you let me jump in your game? Well, it's Risk, and I'm moving into Asia, and if you jump in, you're going to knock my pieces around. I prefer you didn't. Hello, I love you. Won't you tell me your name? I did. It's Brian. Hello, I love you. Let me jump in your game. It's fucking Risk, and if you mess up our board, I swear to ever-loving Christ. She's walking down the street, blind every eye she meets. Think you'll be the guy to make the queen of the angels sigh. Hello, I love you. Won't you tell me your name? For the love of fuck, it's Brian. I'm looking right at you. You've asked me now 3 times. Hello, I love you. Let me jump in your game. Fine. Just flip the board. Hello, I love you. Let me, Brian. She holds her head so high, like a statue in the sky. Her arms are wicked and her legs are long. When she moves, my brain screams out this song down. Sidewalk crutches at her feet, like a dog that begs for something to eat. I hope you make a... Where's she at the... Oh, I'm doing the wrong night. See... Oh, there it is. Brian, it's Brian. My name is Brian. Hey, that's Hello by The Doors. The Doors of Perception. You all know my cultural opinions about certain things that I've alienated a big chunk of my audience with. One of them is that I think Jim Morrison is overrated. I think Paul McCartney probably was the most talented Beatle. I'm sorry, all of you John fans. Nothing wrong with John. But let's be honest, Paul's the one that was the rugged guy that often got called the cute guy. And you forget that he was the guy that was in a prison in Japan for like a year. I'm Brian. Ray Manzarek called. Really? Is he on the phone right now, Ray Manzarek? From beyond the grave? Didn't he die last year? Wait, is Ray Manzarek still alive? Hang on. I must know. Am I spelling it right? It'll spell correct this. Ray Manzarek. Yeah, he died he died 11 years ago. Dan, are you communicating with Ray Manzarek from beyond the grave? He is dead. Yeah, I know he's dead. I just confirmed it. Hey, Dave. We have Dave. We have Dan. We have a Danny, Dave, Dan, Danny. We have all the Da names. Daryl. We need a Daryl. I guess that's it. I thought there'd be more. Danielle. Well, that's Danny. The Mod Squad guy died. Oh, I know. I saw that. Yeah. You met Ray Manzarek at a Mozart concert. Oh, he's an ex-door. Okay. Not sure if you're going for a joke there or what, but pushing up the daisies. And now Hello is dead. Well, he's not, okay. Let's not get sad, guys, talking about rock stars that are dead. A lot of them are. We'll probably do a few more of their songs tonight. Okay. Robbie and John. Well, Robbie Krieger was never really alive. Oh, you don't believe me? Yeah, look it up. When you came in, the air went out, and every shadow filled up with doubt. I don't know who you think you are, but before the night is through, I want to do bad things with you. I'm the kind to sit up in his room, find my father's Playboys. Sorry. I don't know what you've done to me, but I know this much is true. I want to do bad things to you. When you came in, the air went out, and all those shadows they're filled up with doubt. I don't know who you think you are. I'm Brian. I just told the other guy. But before the night is through, I want to do bad things with you. I want to do real bad things with you. Bad Things by J.S. Edwards. A lot of Everts. His name is Everts, not Edwards. Everett. It's Everett. I got it wrong too. You recognize that as the title sequence to True Blood. Hey, another way to support the show, guys, other than drop me something in the hat, is to head over to brianhowardcomedy.com. Click on the store button, take you to my store where you can get a few of these. These are very limited edition because I no longer make pins. I get these bone pins made. All my modern pins going forward are going to be the wooden ones. You'll have a limited time to earn exclusive emotes. Oh, my God. Like that. My bad advice one, I give bad advice. But tonight is beer and songs, so we have about 20 of these left. $20 get you a beer and songs pin. Wear it on your lapel, wear it on your cool punk rock jacket, wear it at a Ren fair near you. Let people know that you support both beer and an acoustic guitar. That's how they're going to read that. They're not going to read it as songs. You find an emoji for songs. Notes, musical notes. Okay, I tried that. It didn't track. Beer and guitar is what they're going to say. And you're going to go, no. There's this guy named Brian. You know him. He plays Brune at the Ren Fair. Brune, the really tall guy? Yeah, the tall guy. He used to be funny. I know. Now he's all political and edgy. I'm not. I'm neither of those. Well, I'm okay. I'm both of those things, but not on stage. On stage, I play an affable idiot. Get over to brianhowardcomedy.com. Click on store. Get yourself a beer and songs pin, a bone pin while they last. Once these are sold out, these will become a wooden pin because that's what I'm moving to right now because, vegans. That's not why. all you vegans just got a little excited. Oh, he did something for us. I don't care. I have a laser etcher we bought, and I'm going to save money on making pins. Damn right you do. Hey, we're having a hype train. I should do a song. I don't know what. Again, I'm one of these Twitch artists that doesn't really know how Twitch works. I have no idea. Somehow, somehow this benefits me. That's literally all I know. Oh, make me over. I'm all I wanna be. A walking study of demonology. Hey, so glad you could make it. Octave lower. Hey, now you really made it. Hey, so glad you could make it now. Look at my face. My name is might have been. My name is never was. My name's forgotten. Hey, so glad you could make it. Yeah, now you really made it. Hey, there's only us now. When I wake up in my makeup, it's too early for that dress, wilted and faded, somewhere in Hollywood. I'm glad I came here with my pound of flesh, no second billing, 'cause you're a star now, oh Cinderella. Oh, they ain't sluts like you, beautiful garbage, beautiful dresses. Can you stand up or will you just fall? You better watch out what you wish for. I only want to go home. So much to die for. Hey, why did I go high then? I knew I was going to this octave right then. It was a poor choice as a singer on a show. When I wake up in my makeup, have you ever felt so used up as this? It's all so sugarless. Hooker, waitress, model, actress. Oh, just go nameless. Honeysuckle, she's full of poison. She obliterate everything she kissed. Now she is fading somewhere in Hollywood. I'm glad I came here with your pound of. You want a part of me? Well, I'm not selling cheap. Well, I'm not selling cheap. Probably the best song Hole ever did, in my opinion. The album that they argued over, right? Courtney Cox argued with, what's his face from the Pumpkins, because he helped write most of those songs. Probably that one. Billy Corrigan, who now when he tours, he's still doing the shaved head thing. He's Uncle Fester. Right? He's Uncle Fester. I'll wait. Quick search. I'll wait. I'll crack open another beer. Billy Corrigan is just fucking Sorry. I don't know why I'm using curse words when I don't need to. I told my therapist I'm going to stop just dropping curse words in. And by the way, you know where I'm dropping curse words in? When my daughter's boyfriend's around. I am this middle-aged, insecure man that needs the boyfriend to think I'm cool or something. I don't know. But like I'm talking to you, I'll just, it's fucking crazy that. And there's the boyfriend right there, who's a charming young lad. A charming young rapscallion who has taken my daughter's heart and is now the most important man in her life. What were we talking about? Regurts. I've had a few regurts. Put another log on the fire. Don't worry, I'm only going right here. I'm not even going to leave the camera. How long is this show going to last? Should I put the big one on? I think I should. Always put the next log on kind of a skew angle. Slightly diagonal. Wait, hang on. I'm the father of a teenage girl. She's got a boyfriend. I'm no longer the most important man in her life. From here on, I'll be the second best. She'll marry a man one day. I will hold her hand at the ceremony. In my heart, I'll pray. I hope she finds some flaws with the guy and realizes my daddy was better. I'm not wishing ill on my daughter's future nuptials. Just come on, I'm an insecure man. I need some help. I do these improvised songs that are usually pretty clever and funny. That one was actually pretty clever and funny. I could have expounded upon it, but here's the deal. I'll probably never play that again. So you can take your funny people that do funny songs out there, your Weird Al Yankovics, your Bo Burnhams, talented people, don't get me wrong, writing them down, recording them so that they're always the same. No, not here. Improvised funny song. Never hear it again. Boom. Mic drop. I dropped the beer, but I like this glass and I don't want it. Okay, guys. Genius coma in spurts. So do I, because I'm middle-aged. Hey! Ho! Punchline of the night? Stick around. I do come in spurts. Hey! I'm sure I will, Dan. I was just a comedy bit. You know I was kidding. Hey, guys, this is Beer and Songs with Brian. Drop a little something in the hat if you can. If you don't want to, it's totally cool. The show is free, but everybody that drops something in the hat, two things happen. One, the artist that brought you the show, who puts a lot of effort into the show, who spends money to make the show work, can make a little something. A little something. A little something. And two, I found out through prayer and a week I spent in the mountains on a ayahuasca trip that anybody that gives me $5 will live forever. I don't know how it works. I don't know who the God is for him to write them down. Yes. I'm joking. The joke is that I should be writing these down. The joke is after every show where I do a really funny one, I should do a quick timestamp on where I am in the show and go, okay, let's navigate back to there. There's the song. Great. Record it onto my phone or something and then make a perfect version of it. But I never do. One of you could. Don't forget, my show is set up for clips, by the way. On Twitch, if you're a Twitch supporter, I think you have to be a follower of my show. Maybe not. You'll see a little thing down. If you hover over the screen, it'll say clip. If you hit clip, how clipping works, I learned that this week. It records the previous 90 seconds is what I discovered, okay? All right. My scat covers the land. What the fuck does that mean? I don't know. But right now, guys, we're to the first unique beer of the night, the only really unique beer of the night. I've been doing this a lot lately, trying to watch my drinking. I base my streaming shows all on liquor in one way or the other. You brought her, you lick her one way or the other. Let me watch. So tonight, not only am I starting with more palatable, not super... Oh, there's still beer in there. Hang on. And I'll move on to heavier shit in a bit. But look at this, guys. Tonight, we're going to try Brewdog's Punk AF. Look at those words right there. Non-alcoholic. West Coast style IPA. That's right. This is a non-alcoholic brew. Contains less than 0.5 alcohol by volume, ABV. I chose this. They had several styles. They had a stout, they had a lager, they had a pilsner, they had a fruity thing. And I said, you know what? Let's go with a West Coast IPA. I have tried a few of these. A few of them are pretty good. There's something about alcohol as a flavor in beer. When it's gone, you do notice, nothing to do with the whole, I'm getting tipsy or drunk effect. You just notice that there's something in the flavor that's not there. I don't know if breweries are really good at it yet. I do know the Impossible Burger, and I'm not paid to say this, so Burger King, if you're listening, hey, send me a check. The Impossible meat that they make the burger, they make a Whopper out of, it's great. I don't there's tomato, lettuce, mayo, ketchup, all cheese, onion, all the other shit on it. It tastes. If you handed me an Impossible Whopper, I could probably tell the difference. They're slightly drier. There you go. That's about it. That's about it. It's about it. They taste great because the Impossible Company figured out something with fake meat. Not fake. Well, I don't know how. Well, whatever you want to define it. And apparently, it was this thing called heme. Yeah, something about making fake meats. The company that owns Impossible figured out that it's this heme thing that is in all meat: pork, chicken, beef. Heme, Heme. Look it up. I listened to a podcast about it. That's all the only reason I'm sharing this with you. And they cracked that code to make fake heme somehow, because other people making fake meat, it never worked. Maybe there's a lot of these now cruising around. Not a lot of NA beers happening, I think, because America got a bit of a drunkard. We became drunkards in the past 20 years, especially the state where I live. Okay, it smells like a West Coast IPA, which is that super bitter kind of IPA. It's got that very piney at the top end, a lot of smell to it, and a lot of stank. I'm not going to say note. You winos. Fuck you. I like the note of this one. Shut up. The smell of it. Just say the smell of it. Welcome to Beer and Songs with Brian. We got more songs coming. We're not doing speed run tonight. We may do hair metal poetry. We may do special events. If you have a birthday, you just found your special purpose in life, you fell in love. Oh, right? That might be fun. Make your song requests. What do you have on your schedule now that the NorCal Fair is over? Well, I got a lot of stuff coming up. We'll talk about that in a second. It's a good question, by the way. I am true at hanging around all the boys in town. Now I want a man around. Get me out of here. I am just a red brassiere. To all the boys in town, get this bus in top gear. Get me out of here. I must have been desperate. I must have been pretty low. I must have been desperate. I must have been pretty low. Let's pause for a second. Meet me at camera 2. I wanted this to be better. This is a non-alcoholic West Coast style IPA. I can tell what they're... I can tell what they're trying to do. Maybe my mistake was going with a West Coast IPA. And by the way, all that Brew Dogs non-alcoholic beers, they all have this kind of label. It says Brew Dog, then it has a word, then it says AF. Punk as fuck, as fuck. We get it. Probably should have chosen a lager or a Pilsner, a lighter flavored beer. This is not good. And I'm bummed about this because I honestly thought that things like this will save me from eventually becoming a barely functional gentleman alcoholic. Or, I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. From continuing to be a barely functional gentleman alcoholic. I don't want it in my mouth. I'm going to commit to it, though. I'm going to finish this song that I'm doing, and then I'm going to go back and have more sips of it I was always driving home. All the boys in town, and they never telephone. Get me out of here. I think they're pretty phony. You're not like the rest. You've heard of matrimony. They've all flunked the test. Must have been desperate. It still makes you burp. I must have been pretty low. Whoops, wrong chord. I must have been desperate. I must have been pretty slow. Boo, 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 boo. I'm tired, ooh, I'm wired, ooh, I'm tired, ooh, I'm wired, Too much too young, too much too young, too much too young, too much to get me out of here, 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 get me out of here. Oh, that's a old classic. You recognize that from the band. That's Chrissy Amphlett and the Divinals before they became pop sensations with When I Think About You, I Touch Myself. I will now have another sip of non-alcoholic West Coast style IPA from Brewdog, and they call it Punk as Fuck. Well, Punk AF. Got it. All right, Steve. There's another. I'll have another recommendation, maybe two or three, for a hair metal poetry segment of the show. We have one already. Danny or Steve or somebody make sure that goes over to the Facebook. Goodbye, Kid Stace. Kiss, Beth. Okay. N.A. Piss. I'm not going to call it piss, but I may need a new glass because I'm not sure if I can keep drinking this. This is bad. This is not my first N.A. beer. Let's put it that way. Okay. Lagunitas makes one, and it's an IPA, and it's passable. Now, here's a mistake I may have just made. I switched from Sierra Nevada Pale Ale right to a fake IPA. I have real IPA in the cooler. I should have drank that first, trained my brain and my mouth to go, oh, IPA. And then you sip this, you go, okay, it's that same flavor, a little off, but, you know. But now I'm thinking cat piss. Later, skater. God damn it, Spiral Girl. More than words for poetry. Thank you, Dan. I'm not sure what that means. I have to dump this out. I'm not kidding. I'm looking for a vessel with which to dump it in. Oh, I have one. Wait a minute. Just joined us. This is Beer and Songs with Brian, the show where I take song requests and attempt to play them. We have more stuff coming up. We have special events. We have hair metal poetry. We did speed run last week, but I might do it again. I know I said no earlier in the show, but I might do it again. We might do the chord game. This is from Brewdog, and I don't want to put them down. I'm sure they're good people at Brewdog Brewing. This is their Punk as Fuck non-alcoholic IPA that I am deciding to okay, there, I'm cutting out the middleman. I am cutting out the middleman. Oh, I mean, oh God. I mean, wait do you see the transition I'm about to do alcoholically here? That transition was harsh. Well, no, the transition about to happen is kind of funny, but that was harsh. Let's get some song requests in so we can keep the show going. Before we do that, I got to crank open another brewski. You all know what's about to happen. As far as I'm concerned, the best beer in the United States of America right now. There are some close seconds. Anti-Hero in the Midwest, just not bad. And Dan, I know you're not drinking anymore, but if you ever decide to drink again, the one from Cigar City, Highlight, is not bad. Also, Loose Cannon, my home state of Maryland. This is Beer and Songs for Brian. Make some song requests, and I will play them in the chat. Don't make, I'm not going to, well, that was ugly sentence structure. Make your song requests in the chat, and then I will, and start posting into the chat if you have a special event. I'll ask my mods to please collect that data too. Also, please, Zadora Delina likes Anti-Hero. It's a pretty damn good beer. Oh my God, slippers. Okay, here's the transition. And God, by the way, I have 5 more of those now in the fridge. I got 5 more Brewdog, punk as fuck, horrible beers. The Barf and Artichoke. You got it, hat size. That's a urinal. Yes, it is, Scotty. Now, this particular sip of Space Dust, you saw me. I rinsed it out a little, but I'm not sure if I got rid of all the nastiness. I went to a store and I bought some non-alcoholic beer. It was not good. I went, put it in my mouth, and it kind of tasted like cat pee with very little redeeming qualities. Oh, I'm trying to watch my drinking. Why can't somebody brew a beverage that satisfied my need for beer, but maybe brings down the ABV? How about that? How about a beer that has like only 3 or 4 ABV, but it's an actually quality IPA? Why does the variety of beer I like have to be so alcoholic? Ooh, I know what you're saying. Brian, just quit drinking altogether. And I go, if that's your path that you walk, I'm happy for you. Mine leads in a different place. I will continue to have a lovely brewski in the evening, not before 6 and not after 10:30 or 11. Every now and then I break that rule. I break both rules every now and then. But usually I try to have a time to have a beer. Don't get behind the wheel if I've had too much. And if I have, I'm super careful and take an Uber. I so far have been a very good citizen of the world when it comes to drinking beer. I'm glad that you're here. This is Beer and Songs with Brian. I'd have to change the name of the show if I got rid of the beer. It would just be End Songs with Brian, and that would sound weird. People would say, why end songs? What's before that? It's a dangling participle. If that's what that is, I don't know. If that's what that is, I don't know. Unless it's a Tesla. I don't know what that means. Just quit drinking altogether. No. No. Natty Bo. Wait, didn't you? I thought you left the show. Left his participle dangling all out in the right. Exactly. I am Liam. Turn my heater up. I have a jacket, as you can see on my chair. Can you guys see that? Where's my monitor? There it is. Yeah, the blue right there. That's my blue denim jacket. What's behind me in the shot? There's Pig. There's little Candle in the circle of kids. There's a dangling little skeleton. There's Easter Island head guy. There's bobblehead me. There's Buddha deer. All my Patreon friends. What else? These are people running in fear from me. What else is behind me? Over here we have more scared people. This oil lamp that's not really working. That's a real candle currently right now. There's the prince. There's Mr. Frog. Well, that's my microphone right there. And right there is Carl. Carl's right there.
No could say it.
He said I didn't really consent to being in the shot. Sorry, Carl. That'll do, Pig. Make some song requests. Okay, let me go over to the live line and see if we've collected enough hair metal poetry songs. Where are we at the show? That might be a good time to do that. Kiss Beth, More Than Words for More Than, that's, okay. Not sure if that's really a song. Hello, I love you, one for Kelly Rose. Oh. Aw. That's very sweet, Kelly Rose. Congratulations. I don't think Beth is a good hair metal song. No offense to whoever requested that, but it's, I mean, whatever. We'll see. I'll do like a thing here in a second. Let me cue that up actually right now. Let me get over to Stream Manager. Creator Dashboard, Stream Manager. Pop out the quick functions. There they are. Then back to the show. This is me telling you the things that I'm clicking. There, I'm back. Beaver needs privacy. Well, unless you have an OnlyFans page. Hey! Ho! Okay, let's do it. I have another song request from the lovely people at Patreon. And it's this one I think I want to do. There we go. That's the one. Did I do it right? I think I did it right. Please tell me I did it right. This is Beer and Songs with Brian. People are making song requests. I'm playing them and drinking beers. Some of them bad. You know. Moving to the country, gonna eat a lot of peaches. I'm moving to the country, gonna eat a lot of peaches. Moving to the country, gonna eat a lot of peaches. Moving to the country, gonna eat a lot of peaches. Peaches come from a can, they were put there by a man in a factory downtown. If I had my little way, I ate peaches every day, sun-soaking bulges in the shade. Moving to the country, gonna eat a lot of peaches. Moving to the country, gonna eat me a lot of peaches. Moving to the country, gonna eat a lot of peaches. Moving to the country, gonna eat a lot of peaches. I took a little nap with the roots all twist, squished a rotten peach in my fist, and dreamed about you, woman. It's a boob thing. Put my finger down inside, made a little room for an ant to hide. Nature's candy in my can, oh pie. Millions of peaches, peaches for me. Millions of peaches, peaches for free. Millions of peaches, peaches for me. Millions. Okay, if he ate a million goddamn peaches, he'd be dead. He'd get to peach 2,000. How many peaches could you? Okay, How many of anything? Can you live off just peaches? Now, I know the Irish lived off just potatoes for a while. I'm sorry, my Irish friends. That's what I heard in a textbook. And if I'm wrong, please correct me here. Broccoli, right? Don't they say broccoli is a superfood? Right? Isn't that what, right? Or blueberries. Now, blueberries I would rather eat than broccoli, but that'd be a weird experiment. And please don't do this. This is not the bad advice show, but don't do this. Trying to live off one food. Ooh, Matt Damon lived off just potatoes and ketchup on Mars. And then he grew potatoes out of his own poop. I think so. I think you could do it. First of all, I like potatoes. So, you know, I could probably get away with that. Millions of peaches, peaches for me. That's right, I'm back with the song. Millions of peaches, peaches for free. Millions of peaches, peaches for me. Millions of peaches, I don't have scurvy. Look out! Whatever a rocker says, look out, you really should look out because he's probably doing something weird. Look out! The presidents of the United States of America, they are no longer with us. Well, most of them aren't because because the country's been around for 200-something years. George Washington, no longer with us. Calvin Coolidge, dead. Abraham Lincoln, publicly dead. William McKinley, also publicly dead. John Kennedy, publicly dead. Yeah, I made a joke about that. I did. Not really a joke, more of an observation. If you laughed, you're the evil one. Hey, Dan Carroll. Probably shit your brains out. Not sure what that means. I'm going to be honest with you, and this is kind of problematic, and I'm going to hopefully fix it by later tonight. Every sip of this, which I love, my sense memory is kind of remembering this. That's not good. Have you ever had something like that happen to you? You know? You have a memory of a cheeseburger or something, and then you eat a weird, the Impossible Burger again. It's good. I think you're going to be fine going back to regular meat. It tastes fine. But you try something a little different, a soda, a wine, whatever, a sex position. There's a sex position that you love. You always love that. Let's try this other one. Let's turn the page of the Karma. Oh, there's more pages in the Karma Sutra. Awesome. You go to the next sex position. Don't like as much. So you go back to the first sex position. Your brain goes, oh, but I'm still thinking of the one I didn't care for. The one that made my knees ache. And for some reason, my earlobes got yanked a lot. By the way, if you're curious, it's page 14. Respect for me right now. I didn't say page 69. That's what a cheap comedian would have done. He would have said page 69. If anybody ever does that joke for you, that streamer, Ren Fair Act, comedy performer is not worth your time. That is a low life. That is a sad individual. This is beer and songs. Lengua. Tongue. Why are you saying tongue in Spanish? I got married in a cottage by the lake, and something happened, and I left it down a dome. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Take the elevator to the hotel of Yorba. I'll be glad to see you later. Later on and in an emergency. Those aren't the looks. And it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I learned how to count in English a while ago, and now I'm singing the song to you from the White Stripes. This is Beer and Songs of Brian, and I don't know what the hell just happened. If you're still watching, God bless you. Xenu be praised. Or praved. I don't know what the fuck praved means. Xenu. There. That'll make the not the Mormons. The Scientology. Who are the Mormons? Wait, I'm confusing my religions. Oh no, Mormons Jesus in America. See, I know my dogma. Scientologist, Xenu, Thetans. All right, I'm caught up. Still watching, weirdo. If you're all still watching, drop a little something in the hat. If you already dropped something in the hat, don't do it again. How about that? You're like, I already gave him $5. You're good. You're good. If everybody watching this show right now drop $5 in my hat, this would be a good night for me. But not everybody can afford to drop $5 in the hat. So some of you are going to have to give 10. Get some song requests in. Any song request I see, I will at least give it a shot. We did that one. We had a request of a song from Alice in Chains. You know who you are, but I've already done 2 of your other songs. No offense, you know who you are. And I think I did Man in the Box last week, so I'm skipping the Alice in Chains one. We did that one too. Oh, we have that one requested. Okay, maybe. Let me go over to the live line, see what's going down. Flaming Lips. She don't use jelly. Okay, we can use that one. Or cheese. Or any of these. I gotta stop doing that. When I first started doing this show, I would make that mistake where I'd start humming the song in a key that I think is correct, and then I get to the version of it that I have here at the website, and it's totally not, so your brain gets stuck. So you just heard me, right? Da na na na, na na na, na na. Okay, let's see if I was right. Ready? Here we go. I know a girl who thinks of ghosts. See, wrong key, wrong key. I had it wrong. Did I change this? Did I transpose? I did not transpose this. Let's see. Does it want me to put a capo on? It does not. I don't know, man. I know a girl who thinks of ghosts. She'll make you breakfast. She'll make you toast. Yummy. She don't use butter. She don't use cheese. She don't use jelly or any of these. She uses Vaseline. 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 I know a guy who goes to shows, and the singer had to scratch his nose. He don't use tissue or his sleeve. He don't use napkins or any of these. He uses magazines. 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 I know a girl who reminds me of Cher. She's always changing the color of her hair. She don't use nothing that you buy in the store. She likes her hair to be real orange. She uses tangerines. 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 Now I think, and I don't know this, so don't quote me on it. Oh, fuck it, quote me on it. I don't care. But I think the Flaming Lips were given a challenge. As I said, rhyme orange. Now, I'm a guy with a lot of improv background. I was in comedy sports. I've done theater sports. I was in a group called Gross National Product in Washington, D.C. I was in another group called Emmett's Boys that was also in D.C. I've done a lot of improv. I got a lot of improv background. I can improvise with the best of them. As you can see on this, none of this show is scripted. Now, granted, the songs, I'm looking at the lyrics, but you get the idea. Anyway, every now and then in the world of improv, there's a game, a theater game that you play where it's based on rhyming. And there's always these inside cute little jokey jokes that certain improv people do. And as you see by my mocking tone, I think it's a bit of a cheap thing that certain people do. Come on. When 3 minutes into the scene, it's about time to wrap things up and you end your sentence with orange. So the other person has to rhyme orange. The answer, by the way, is door hinge. He couldn't hear her over the squeaking of the door hinge. The door hinge. You're welcome. There you go. Good story? No. Brian's past is a mystery. Did he really do improv? Is he known around the country? No. Did Brian just notice that the guitar he's currently playing has a bit of a buzz? Yeah, he's known that for a while. Is Brian gonna keep doing this bit where he does these 3 sad chords over and over again? No. I'm not. Fuck that. Moving on. Hey, it's Beer and Songs with Brian. Groins, says Dan for some reason. Foreskin. I think maybe I am Liam and Dan need to go into a private room and work things out. You're just saying random words. Foreskin! Then again, I don't know what's going on in the chat. Gotta go. And it's goings. It's goings? Groins. Oh, you gotta go. Bye, Dan. Love you. Take care, bud. Happy birthday, by the way, Dan. You didn't bring it up, so I didn't do a song because you didn't bring it up. That's my rule. Dan, are you still here? Now that I brought that up, do you want me to? Dan Kavanaugh's birthday was last week. He's about 10 months older than me. We went to high school together and I've seen him pee. He was a funny guy, he was the best actor in school. I was trying to keep up, but he always ruled. We did Anne of the Thousand Days, and he played the king. We did Grease, and he played Kaniki. He always got the leads, because he was the best actor that I ever saw. In high school, he was the best. We became friends, and I had a car, so if we ditched school together with him and me and his girlfriend, we'd use my car to get McDonald's and go hang out at her house. That time we went sunbathing. Dan Kavanaugh and I were the 2 major actors in high school. I would pick him up and we'd go to the show, and sometimes we'd stop and get those weird handicap spicy potato fries. Do you remember the spicy handicap potato fries? I hope that you do. It's a pleasant memory for me. We'd stop at that 7-Eleven on Forest Drive, and then we'd go perform and do either Grease or Anne of the Thousand Days or Fame or MASH. MASH, the only time I got a lead in high school. I played Hawkeye in MASH. Dan played Trapper John. Even though I was the lead, me, Trapper John, and Duke all walked out together, so I never got to do a solo bow as the star of a show. God fucking damn it. Dan Kavanaugh, you were born anniversary last week. You're a very pleasant person in my world. I have all nothing but great things to say about you. Don't worry, I'll keep all your secrets, of which I know possibly 4 that are not suitable for making a song about you. But you're an awesome guy. I love you. I love you. I love you. Give it up for Dan Kavanaugh. Happy birthday. Dan Kavanaugh, happy birthday. Dan Kavanaugh, happy birthday, and many more pleasant birthdays I wish for you. Good night, Dan, you big idiot. You big Irish idiot. Could his name be more Irish? Daniel Kavanaugh. Daniel Kavanaugh, will you come to the front of the class, please, and explain yourself? And Dan walks up. We didn't have a teacher in Annapolis Senior High back in 83 to 85 that sounded like that. That would have been fun, though. An Irish teacher that's, your name is Dan Kavanaugh. Hey. This is Beer and Songs with Brian, guys. I just made up a song about somebody's special event. I saw there's another special event that didn't want a song. You know who you are. It's totally cool. But there we go. We got to do one. Okay, now we're going to look at Chuck Dick. Only we know what that means. And the fact that he wanted us to call him Chuck was so weird. I don't, you know what I'm going to do? I'll do the poll. I'm going to do the poll. You know, I don't want to taint the poll. I'm going to shut up because I think I made an opinion already about the poll I'm about to do. Where the hell is it? Okay, there it is. Okay, we're doing hair metal poetry right now. But I got to do a poll for it. Okay, so new poll. Click. Hair, H-I-R, metal, poetry. And then there's going to be 2 songs listed. You're going to pick which song you want me to recite. And one of them I'm scared of. I'm so scared of one of these songs that I don't know. I don't know if I can say the artist. And then, hang on, let's see if I can say the artist. Okay, that one's obvious. And this one, let me type it in. Okay. Okay. Whatever. Close enough. I got 2 of the letters of the names of one of the artists. Okay. There's going to be a poll. If you're watching the show on Twitch, it's on the top of the chat. Scroll. If you've already scrolled away from that. If you're watching on a mobile device, it's below the screen. You brought the screen. You blow the screen. In love with a teacher. Really, which one? We had some attractive teachers, Dan. Both women and men. And, you know, we were theater kids, so, you know. Not Chuck. I mean, you know, fine, I guess. We had a few good-looking teachers in our high school. Am I right, Dan? What about Van Halen? Oh, in love with... Hot for teachers, what you're trying to say. Okay, thank you, Dan. I thought you were talking about the whole thing. Right at the top of the chat, you're going to see a poll. It says hair metal poetry. There are 2 songs listed. Rob the Cradle. That's the one that scares me. Or Beth by Kiss. Vote for one of those. And whichever one wins, I will do as our hair metal poetry entry into tonight's proceedings. While the vote is happening, oh my God, Scotty, you just highlighted that entire paragraph. Quick story. My mom got Eddie Van Halen. I figured got an EV. So Eddie Van Halen, the hell of it. Okay, I'm going to read it exactly as you wrote this, Scotty. How drunk are you? Quick story. My mom got a EV. I figured just before the hell of it, the first time it need to change. Oh, an electric vehicle? We would use the... Okay, I'm caught up now. The last thing I saw was Eddie Van Halen. Okay, cool. Portable charger and plug into the regular outlet. It took 4 days and went from 27% to 65% from Sunday night to Wednesday night. I think we are going to need a stronger outlet. Lesson learned. Okay, there we go. I swear to God, Scotty, I thought that was a Van Halen reference joke / yeah, I get it now. I get it now. Figured just before the hell of the time I needed to charge it. Okay. All right. We're talking about vehicles now? Don't worry about it, Scotty. You're totally shit-faced. I respect that. Hey, Hey guys, this is Beer and Songs with Brian. We're about to do hair metal poetry, but before we do, another song that you might like. And if you don't, you know, I don't care. No, I care. I care. Look, he's crawling up my wall, black and hairy, very small. Now he's up above my head, hanging by a little thread. Boris the spider. I had to get the ref right. Now he's dropped onto the floor, heading for my bedroom door. Maybe he's as scared as me. Where he's gone now I can see. Boris the spider. Boris the spider. Creepy crawly. My nose gets itchy when I drink. That's how you know that I've been drinking beer. I get a little tickle. I get a little. Creepy crawly, creepy crawly, creepy creepy crawly, crawly, creepy creepy crawly, crawly, creepy creepy crawly, crawly, creepy. There he is, wrapped in a ball. Doesn't seem to move at all. Perhaps he's dead. I'll just make sure. Pick this book up off the floor. Boris the spider. Boris the spider. Creepy crawly, creepy crawly, creepy creepy crawly, crawly, creepy creepy crawly, crawly, creepy creepy crawly, crawly, creepy creepy crawly, crawly. He's come to a sticky end. Don't think he will ever mend. Nevermore will he crawl round. He's embedded in the ground. Boris the spider. Boris the spider. Boris the spider. What the hell did I just do with my pick? I don't know why I chose to throw that in there while the poll was going. Trash my voice. Let's look at the results. Hair metal poetry. Do you want to see me do It Looks Like Beth? I hear you, Colin. Ladies and gentlemen, I mock on the show quite a bit. Like earlier tonight, I mock some other piece of culture? I think I did. I'm pretty sure I did. It's my job to. My job? I don't think of this as a job, guys. I think it's something that I do every Wednesday to pay the mortgage. I don't think of it as a job. This is fun for me. It's fun to make sure that the bank doesn't take the house away from my family by me drinking beers and singing songs for you good people. And you should sense no pressure in any way about that sentence. Okay. Liam's got my little bobblehead emoji. That's fun. But one of the things that I refuse to mock, ladies and gentlemen, I refuse to mock, is the very talented artists that brought us the hair metal movement of the late 80s, mid 90s, right up to the point where Nirvana released Nevermind. Granted, they'd already released Bleach, and some people knew it and dug it, but still, Nevermind is what it, and I know songs about real emotional situations done with chord structures that were dramatic and evocative of words and stuff. Oh, I'm so fucking out there. That was difficult for our good friends in the hair metal movement who wanted to write songs about girls, 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 and sex, 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 and hot rod, hot rod, hot rod, and being on the road and missing their girl. Every hair metal artist did a power ballad about being on the road. Look it up. Not now. You're at my show. Just close that tab. Damn it. Now, you voted for this artist. Now, I'm not sure I put this artist in the hair metal lexicon. I mean that. I really do. But we're still going to honor it. Before I honor it, I must become a hair metal artist. One who can deliver these poetic ideas, ideals, dare I say, dogma to you. The regulars, the scum, the lowlifes. I got you all. I love when people tune into my show right now. I heard this guy was good. Let's check him out. I'm making it longer than normal. I want to scare away the straights. Oh, that's real. Slippers. Normally, there's not audio at this point. And with a head of ramen noodles, gotta get this right here to preserve the illusion. We now present the poem by the poetry conglomerate known as Simply Kiss. And the poem is Beth. But first, some atmosphere. Oh. It's a candle. I'm not. Does it even read as a candle anymore? It's a fake electric candle. Beth, I hear you calling, but I can't come home right now. Me and the boys are playing, and we just can't find the sound, capital S, for some reason. Just a few more hours, and I'll be right home to you. I think I hear them calling. Oh, Beth, what can I do? Beth! What can I do? You say you feel so empty, that our house just ain't a home. I'm always somewhere else, and you're always there alone. Just a few more hours, and I'll be right home to you. I think you hear them calling. Beth, what can I do? Beth, what can I do? Beth, I know you're lonely, and I hope you'll be all right, because me and the boys will be playing all night. All night. End scene. Thank you. I don't normally do this on the show. In fact, I don't think I've ever done it. Have I ever done this, what I'm about to do? I don't know. I'm going to sing that song now. Beth, I hear you calling, but I can't come home right now. Me and the boys are playing, and we just can't find the sound. What's their version of that chord? Okay, that's what I thought. Sound. Just a few more hours, and I'll be right home to you. I think I hear them calling. Oh, Beth, what can I do? Beth, what can I do? You say you feel so empty that our house just ain't a home. I'm always somewhere else, and you're always there alone. Just a few more hours, and I'll be right home to you. I think I hear them calling. Oh, Beth, what can I do? Beth, what can I do? Beth, I know you're lonely, and I hope you'll be alright. 'Cause me and the boys will be playing all night. Na, 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 all night. Listen to Kiss Alive 2. That's not, I think the song itself is on like Destroyer or something. But listen to the version on Kiss Alive 2 with Peter Criss. Oh, Beth, what? He could barely get through it. Thank you. Thank you. Ace Frehley vibes. Best compliment ever for my kazoo playing. By the way, if you didn't watch the show last week, the kazoo is no longer electric, at least for now, because the guitar computer effect thing that I had at the ground here that I would click the pedal on and make it have a little bit of a twangy, echoey sound. I don't know. It's broken. I don't know what's wrong with it. It only produces static. Hey, that was hair metal poetry. We did a song. We might do a chord run in a bit. I keep promising that. I never do it. You're like, oh, he's going to do chord run. That's the thing where I play the chords of a famous song, and whoever names the song first wins. Should have had my click ready. Starbucks gift card, a Starbucks gift card, $10 Starbucks coffee. If I do chord run and you went to get the song first, you get Starbucks coffee. If I do it. Chord sprint. Thank you, hat size. I keep calling it wrong. Chord sprint. Good night, Kelly Rose. Love you, Kelly Rose. My best to your husband, whose name I always get wrong. I feel bad. I feel bad right now. I'm better. Just a moment of bad. I feel better. Guys, at 7:12, the show's going to be wrapping up within the hour. In other words, never mind, I'll wait till after chord sprint. Okay. Well, I wasn't promising that now. We just finished hair metal. Here's what we'll do, Kelly Rose. We'll do, because she put the pressure on, I'll do at least 2 songs and then chord sprint. Okay, Norma Jean? It's Rich. Yeah, thank you, Kelly Rose. Hi, Rich. It'd be careful because I believe Rich was in the military, right? Yeah. I want him to beat me up. He's a nice guy. Nice guy. Handsome. I post for a lot of pictures at the Bristol Ren Fair with a lot of the fan base and people that love Mooney and Brune and me and Phil and all that shit. And Rich is always there in the background. In a costume. Her suit, beautiful beard. Beautiful beard. I can hold out for that. All right, Kelly Rose. Let's do a couple tunes, then we'll do Chord Sprint. I haven't even chosen a song yet. Oh, my God. Let me look at my song list over here, which is here. We're not doing that one. Let's go over here to the Facebook page. We have to recycle it because of, the internet. Hot for Teacher. Friends in Low Places. Let's do that one. That'll be fun. Vincent Black Lightning. Okay, we'll do that one too. Let's do Friends in Low Places. That'll be fun. I know that one. I'm doing it again. I'm singing. I might be the wrong key. Friends. Is it? It's called I've Got Friends, right? Let's see if it autofills. Right. If it doesn't show up there, it must be okay. I've Got Friends. Okay, here we go. I''VE got space. Oh. Where the hell? Why don't I? Okay, let me get out of the. Let me just go to my tabs. It's either I've Got or Friends, right? I'm sorry, guys. The internet is acting weird. Let's go to I've Got. What comes first? AGH. It's G first. That's good. EFG. So it's one more page. Wait. EFG. So it should be Friends in Low Places. Oh my God. By the time I get to the song, you're like, I don't care. Oh, I found it. There it is. God damn it. Ultimate Guitar. I'm literally talking to a website right now. A sharp diminished 7. Okay, that's fine. If that's the way you think it should be played. I agree with that, actually. Make sure I got that one chord right. Okay, that's cool. That's a very important chord for the song. If it weren't an important chord, I wouldn't have just made sure I had it right. Anyway, so... Is it scrolling? Go. Blame it on my roots. I showed up in boots and ruined your black tie affair. I gotta drop an octave. The last one to know, the last one to show. I was the last one you thought you'd see there. That might be too low. Original octave, and I saw the surprise, the fear in your eyes when I took his glass of champagne. So basically, he fired the first shot, right? He goes into the party. There's his ex. We know what the song's about. She's got a new beau. Garth Brooks walks up and took his glass of champagne, chugged it, I assume, or threw it into the fireplace, and then made an explosion. And then a student from Hogwarts appeared. Professor Grimbley, we've got snozzles in the vacuum says. That's honestly how Harry Potter. I'm not knocking it. If you love Harry Potter, it's awesome. But that's how it reads to my ear. Professor Grumsickly, we've got snozzles in the vessel veins. We've got to Patron Bisset, Patronus, that's a word, Patronus Erigandus, for 3 hours, 9 movies. Oh. This counts as a digression, by the way. You should all be drinking. How's my fire doing? It's 2 weeks in a row I haven't had a good fire behind me. What the hell? Hang on. Burn wood. I just put more wood on. Is that a good idea? Should I not have done that? This thing's still burning. The fire table is out of propane. Hey, this is Beer and Songs with Brian, and I'm doing a show that involves me drinking and singing. of champagne. I toasted to you, said, we may be through. So he takes the new boyfriend's champagne, then looks at his ex and goes, we may be through. You'll never hear me complain. And yet he showed up at the event. I know, and I think I've knocked this song before. Garth, come to camera too. Your whole song is about you being the redneck loser. I got friends. I don't need this high society bullshit. I'm going to go to the thing and hang out with my friends. And yet you showed up at the high society bullshit to say that, which means ipso facto, you are an insecure male who needs your ex to acknowledge you. If the message of the song was correct, none of this situation would have happened. Your gal broke up with you. She's out with her new beau. Fuck it. You're going over to the place which is mentioned in the next chorus I'm about to get to. So I'm sorry, people that take your napkins and wave them over your head. We're getting to that. But your song is defective slightly on a psychological basis. Coming to tell somebody to their face, fuck you, is not strength. It's actually weakness. If you actually had strength, you just go, oh, okay. She broke up with me. I loved her, but whatever. I'm going to go over here and drink with my friends. Am I wrong in the chat? I don't think I am. Thank you, Thomas. Got a tip from somebody just for saying that. You're like, fuck it, he's right. Right octave. I got friends in low places where the whiskey drowns. Then go there. Then go there. Then go there. Why did you come to the high class affair? Garth, to tell the woman that you used to love who doesn't love you anymore that I'm over you. No, you're not. You showed up at the party where you weren't invited. You're not over her. This whole song is really that. Oh, you know who should write the song better? Chris Gaines. Garth, go talk to my friend Chris Gaines. Look it up. He'll probably write a better version of this song where he'll be a little more deeply emotional and he won't just show up to say that he doesn't give a shit. You showed up. You clearly give a shit. Sorry. And if you got those last two jokes, you're my new best friend. Blues away. We'll get through the song eventually. And I'll be okay. I'm not big on social graces. Think I'll slip on down where to the oasis where he should have gone in the first place. Well, I guess I was wrong. I just don't belong. But then I've been there before. Now he's a victim. Now he's a goddamn victim. He shows up to be a in your face, I don't care about you, then why did you show up, insecure? And now he's playing the victim card, double insecure. I know this song is used by people that are like, exactly, Scotty. This is Brian breaks the song down to shit because I have a problem with this song because it's used by Garth and his fan base and a lot of people that are like, yeah, screw her. But every single beat of the song talks about an unbelievably needy guy who shows up at a place where he's not invited to go, oh, yeah, you don't love me? Well, fuck you. And then he goes, I know I'm wrong, but I've been here before. Now you're insecure and sad. I'm going to sing the rest of it, but I just want you to know it's under protest. Everything's all right. I'll just say goodnight. I'll show myself to the door. Passive aggressive much? Garth? This is the most passive aggressive song in the world. I said it. Please quote me. Please put it on social media. Quote, this is the most passive aggressive song in the world. Close quote. Brian Howard put the video of the song up. Also insecure. So let's go insecure, comma, passive aggressive song ever. Close quote. Now get ready to receive the hatred from the country music fans who go, no, it's about a guy who's expressing his need to be separate from a woman, and he's over her, and he's telling her he's over her. He's just showing up to where she is because he can't just call her or just be over her. He has to actually express it in a way that's both dramatic and effectual, because she will now know that he's over her, and he'll be passive aggressive and say, I'll just show myself to the door. But no, that's not a weakness. That is America. That's an American man saying, I guess, you don't love me no more, so I'll just see myself out, which means he's now exiting the situation on her terms, which means he's given up twice. He has surrendered twice so far in the song, and we're not even halfway done. And Brian is stretching this mother humper out because the quiz app doesn't work anymore. I'm doing a very good show tonight. If you just joined us, I'm being very clever and very entertaining, and I don't think you could do this. But I didn't mean to cause a big scene. Octave down. Just give me an hour and then will I be as high as the ivory tower that you're living in. So give me an hour. Let me go get shit-faced. I don't know why that's a threat. America. Why is that a threat? And I got friends in low places where the whiskey drowns and the beer chases my blues away. I actually like this chord progression a lot. It's a good job, Garth. I'll be okay. I'm not big on social graces, so you gotta slip on down, everybody, to the oasis. Well, I got friends, low place. The third verse, he's gonna turn it around. He's gonna realize he doesn't need her, and all this bullshit before was a mistake. He shouldn't have done this. Here we go. Let's see what happens. Here we go. I guess I was wrong. I just don't belong. Okay, he's already starting weak. He's starting by admitting he doesn't belong. Oh, no, this is the same verse as before. Wait, it's the same verse. Oh, there's a little change at the end. Okay. I'm going to skip. Okay, I'm going to skip. The first part starts the same. I'll see myself to the door. He's already said that. Okay, I just don't mean to cause a big scene. Still passive and wimpy. Just wait till I finish this glass. So he's drinking the champagne. Then, sweet little lady, I'll head back to the bar, and you can kiss my ass. He went down to the party, just say, kiss my ass. And why? Because I've got friends in low place. Whiskey drowns and the beer chases my blues away. It'll be okay. I'm not big on social graces, so I'll slip on down to the oasis where I am being passive-aggressive and weak in front of my ex. Where I am in the opposite of what most people interpret the song, because, let's be honest, look at the lyrics. Low places. And everybody goes, woo, and they do this. It's like, dude, a guy just was the weakest, most mill-mouth beta male ever, and you're all going, yeah, woo, our boy, he went to where she was? Okay, woo, he didn't just, okay, so what did he do? Oh, he went right up to the, well, he could have just gone to where we are and like partied and fuck her, right? But he had to go over there. Okay. Woo, but what did he tell her? Kiss my ass. Okay. Woo. That's it. He didn't like, okay. Cause I mean, he could have done better, right? He could have done a lot better. Woo. But he says, I'm going to go to here where we are and party. He doesn't need her. He's going to come here. Awesome. Why didn't he just come here? If he really doesn't need her, why does he need her approval before he comes here? I what? It makes a good song. Well, I don't. Yeah, okay, I guess, but I mean, if you really are over somebody and you got friends in a low place, you don't need that person anymore. Why not just come here to the Oasis where we all are with our napkins over our head? Because we're Steelers fans, apparently. Because, you know, the terrible towel. Because, ooh. By the way, Steelers fans, no one's afraid of the towel. Okay. And by the way, it's yellow. It's the color that's usually associated with cowardice. You guys know that, right? Also, it's associated with the NFL, a penalty. I know, Ravens fan, coming down on the Steelers fans. I have a lot of friends that are Steelers fans. I love you. The terrible towel, just like this song, I think could be interpreted a different way. Here's this yellow flag of surrender, but it's terrible. I love this bar by Toby Keith. I don't know that one, but I'll probably try to learn that, Scotty. Scotty, I believe you're a patron. If not, become a patron and try to request that earlier in the week. I'll try to learn it. Speaking of Patreon, guys, Patreon is where people who support me on an X level. If you came to my show tonight and you're not a follower of me on the internet, the best place to do that is at patreon.com/Brian_Howard. There's a link right now, hopefully in the chat. Go on over there, pledge a little bit to me every month. You probably go to Starbucks. You have a habit that you do. You buy a lot of beer. You like I do. You can afford $5, $10, $20 to a guy like me. $5, $10 a month. That's, what is that? $120 a year. That's fucking nothing. And what you get is all kinds of super duper content and access to me, and you can learn about the inside of the brain that makes the show happen. That's right. That's where I talk real. We do fun stuff like Does It Juggle? Interviews of various talented artists while I'm on the road. There's a lot of those. I think I've done 20 of those, 30 of those. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of interviews of artists on the road. Paolo Garbanzo, if you're a Ren Fair fan, and other people, because I'm suddenly completely blank. Oh, the Tortuga Twins. I interviewed them. And that's all available only at Patreon. Going over there right now, subscribe, pledge a little bit to me every month, and you can be part of that community. I am burping like crazy. And you can see Bailey. The coffee chats, Kelly, they're normally Tuesday and Friday. The coffee chats, and we do a coffee chat, a live stream like this, only I'm a little more real. Right now, this is the fake performer me. Okay, and over here is real me. The patrons get to meet this guy. You're stuck with this idiot. Hey, speaking of being stuck with an idiot, I'm going to go, well, I'm not going to go anywhere. I'm going to step off camera just for a second, and I am going to talk about the lovely and talented people at La Pharmacie de Invention. La Pharmacie de Invention is a wonderful, talented group of talented, there's the word talented again, talented lipstick and deodorant artists who can make a product for your beard, your face, your armpit, and yes, your taint. Going over to La Pharmacie de Invention, use promo code Brian Live, and you'll receive any product you want with, I think it's like an 8% discount. Patrons, I think you have a larger discount, but whatever. This is the Gen Pop show, so I'll just talk about this. We make lipstick, deodorant, shampoo, conditioner, scrubs for your face. Is your face dirty? Is it filthy? It probably is. Go to La Pharmacie de Invention right now. And we just opened up, and Maria, the owner of the company, whom I'm familiar with, if you know what I mean, she has just started moving her shop over to her website. She still sells on Etsy, but she's also trying to move the commerce part of her shop over to her URL, her website. So go to lapharmaciedeinvention.com, do some shopping. Christmas is coming. Now it's what are we talking about? It's the 9th of December. What is today's date? I don't know. Get your order in like tonight, tomorrow, to make sure you get it in time. You can send all kinds of wonderful products. We have gift baskets. We have poultices, ointments, beautiful custom lippy stickies, and of course, Brune soap. That's what that image is right there. That's Brune soap. Well, I'm not sure where I was when I said that. Brune soap, the soap designed and named after my Renaissance fair character, which is, of course, designed to have a fragrant and a note profile. Note profile. What the hell was that? I'm ashamed of that word. There's Cosmic Tea Soap. Actually, I'm sorry, I'm looking at the wrong shop. Okay, there we go. There's the gift basket, all kinds of beautiful products, a little natural sponge there. That's probably deodorant right there that we make to your specifications. What that means if you don't like your Dial, your what are deodorant names? Other deodorants. You're like, oh, I wish it smelled like this. Guess what? Those, I was about to say I have nothing to do with it. Those people at La Pharmacie de Invention can make it smell like that. You're like, I wish this smelled more like bergamot. What's bergamot? I didn't know either, but guess what? In my briefcase, when I travel the country around the world doing Renaissance fair shows, I have a little cardboard tube, because we use recyclable materials, of a thing called Captain. I think it's called Captain, and I love it. It's my deodorant. If you ever came near me at not at a Ren fair, I probably stink like apples and burning and sadness. But afterwards, when I go to the hotel and shower off, I put my La Pharmacie de Invention deodorant on, and I smell absolutely fantastic. So head on over there, use promo code BrianLive to receive a discount for your holidays. There, I've done my job for the family. Guys, we're going to come into the final echelons of the show. And because I promised them we'd do Chord Run, we're going to do Chord Run. And this is a prize-winning game in the show. It's something that I didn't always do prizes for, but tonight I'm going to. And I think we're going to keep this in the show. I want the show to have a prize, because my Bad Advice show. By the way, Bad Advice is every Monday at 5 p.m. Pacific. I don't have a Facebook event set up for it yet, but every Monday at 5 o'clock, all winter long, it's called Bad Advice. It's basically a show like this, less guitar, more snark, more games, more R-rated. I'll just say that right now. It gets a little snarky over there. If you win tonight's game of Chord Run, is it Chord Run? Hooray, beer. You got it, Scotty. You win a $10 Starbucks gift card, which I will email to you. Do I have a thing for this? I have a graphic for it. Okay. And I wasn't planning on doing this, so I actually have to find the song. I have to find a song that most of you know. You'll know that one right away. Oh shit. I didn't prepare it. Welcome to the stream, guys. I'm trying to come up with a song that that might be good. Let me look at that one. Okay. Hang on. Let me make sure I get the chords down. Oh, there's a lot of chords to it. No, I don't like that. Oh man, this sucks. As a streamer, this sucks because I'm not prepared, and I totally should have been prepared. Oh, I got to pick a song that everybody would know. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Let's do that one. Yeah, that's good. I think I found one. I think we're good. We found a song. Okay, guys, the way the Chord Run works is I'm going to start playing this song. I'm going to play the chords for the song. I am not going to play it rhythmically to the song. For example, if the song is la da 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 da, okay, C F F F C C G F. I'm just going to go. It's called chord sprint. Thank you. In other words, I'm not going to use the actual rhythm of the song. At first, little by little, I'm going to start making this song a little more correct to whatever the song is. And again, this is me just fucking around, okay? Whoever can get the name of the song first in the chat as I see it, will be tonight's wiener. You'll be a big-ass wiener, you and your beautiful wiener. I will, Scotty. I'm singing the song. I'm glad you're happy. So type the answers in. You can type many guesses as you want. Doesn't matter. The first person that I see, and that's the important thing. Okay, guys? I have play these kind of games with online streams before. I'm also a fan of various artists. I support some Patreon bands, and every now and then they do a live stream and they do a game similar to this, but their game is more like, here's the song, tell us who composed it. And it's a weird, creepy retro song. You're like, oh shit, who the fuck wrote that? Oh, that's Brian Eno or whatever. And you type it in, you're like, oh, Brian got it. Yay, because my name's Brian too. The first one that I see that gets it correct is the winner. Now, what I mean by that is you may have felt that you hit enter first. I got to say all this because usually I do a trivia game in the show. That app no longer works, and I'm sorry. And a lot of you are trying to help me find a new one, and I've done a lot of research this week, and so far there isn't one. So it depends on when I see it. And the show's not over. We have more show to come after this part of the show. We're probably going to do 2 or 3 more songs, including closing songs. Brian Eno is fantastic. Of course, he's fantastic. Okay, so I'm going to look at the chat. I'm going to maybe move. Hang on. How do I do this? I haven't done this game in a while. I forgot how I did it. Don't I put the... Okay, I put the chords up here. Okay, there we go. The chords are up there now. And now I'm moving the chat right there. And I'm putting the chords right. No, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. I got to go back over here. That doesn't work. What did I just fucking do? Hang on. Give me a second, guys. Okay, here we go. Not a wiener. Okay, great. I'll do the best I can. This game's harder for me to play because I think that's why I stopped doing it, because I can't always see the screen. But here's the deal. You guys have corrected me in the past. You guys have corrected me when I said, oh, Bill's the winner because they said the name of the song first. A lot of you go, oh, no, Karen said it first. I'm like, oh, great. Oh, sorry. Karen's the winner. Okay. I'm looking at the chat. I'm looking at the chords I have to play. How many more beers do I have? Only one. Okay. That non-alcoholic beer was so bad. By the way, we've started. Again, I'm not using the rhythm of the song at all. I'm just going through the chords. Slippers. Get some guesses in there. Knocking on heaven's door. No, a good guess. Baby, I love your way. No. It's so hard to do this because I really want to just play the song. Live and Let Die. No, Dave Corbett. This may be a tough one because I'm using the Pachelbel canon chord progression, which we all know, and I've made jokes about it. Free Bird. All right, Lego. No. Mr. Jones. Sounds like TV. Good guess. Incorrect. By the way, we haven't even come to the chorus yet. And I'm playing it kind of slow. I'm going to start announcing the segments of the song that I'm in. It's not Freebird. It's not Mr. Jones. This is the chorus. A little bit of a change there. I'm not sure if you caught it. Knocking on Heaven's Door. I think somebody already said that, didn't they? That's incorrect. Good guess, though. And I'm not going to lie to you. I think it might be the same chorus as that. None of these chords are creative. None of them are special. This was a hit. This was a huge hit. I'm Yours by Jason Mraz. No. But again, this is a very common chord structure, so maybe I should have chosen a different song. Okay, now I'm gonna do more of the rhythm of the song. Not by Oasis. Okay, now I'm kind of starting to play it. think we're to the point where I have to get into the song here. Closing Time by Semisonic. I didn't ask you to name the artist, but Closing Time. The one that I saw first was Sounds Like TV. You are correct. You are tonight's winner. To go, but you can stay here. And I know I want to take me home. I know I want to take me home. I know I want to take me home. Take me home. Closing time. Time for you to go to the places you will be from. Closing time. This room won't be open till you brothers or your sisters come. So gather up your jackets and move it to the exits. I hope you have found a friend. I don't know why I got Bob Dylan on that. Closing time. Every new beginning comes from some of beginnings. And yeah, get your big voices up. I know I want to take me home. I know I want to take me home. I know I want to take me home. Take me home. All right, whatever. Yeah, Semisonic. Closing time. I already forgot who that was. Sound underscore like underscore TV. Do me a favor, buddy, or buddette. I don't know if you're a boy or girl. Buddy, you're still a buddy. Go to facebook.com/Brian Live. Like and follow that page while you're at it. That's where I communicate with you guys a lot for these live stream shows. Message me there with your email address. And once I get that, you, my lovely friend, will receive in your email a digital Starbucks gift card. Please check your junk folder. Check your shit like that to make sure that it's not being dumped somewhere that you don't want it to be. Congratulations to Sounds Like TV. Oh, you're Tommy again. Tommy. I'm sorry, Tommy. Tommy Reevy. We got reacquainted last week. Tommy Reevy's a fun audience / fan guy from the Midwest. Tommy Reevy, I asked you to promote your band. I'm not sure if you did. Reevy! Tommy, you and Midnight Hat Size to take it offline, well, not online, but off show, because he's also a very talented musician with some pretty cool bona fides and credits. Tommy Reevy is a talented musician with some very cool bona fides and credits. You guys get together, talk about guitars and rock and roll, and I think you're going to have a good time. That's my favorite part of the show, to be honest with you. I love doing the songs, I love doing the comedy, but I love it when two people are like, hey, I like this. I like pizza too. I make pizza. Oh my God. So Tommy Reevy and Midnight Hat Size, you guys are friends now. I have so decreed it. Yeah, you heard me, honey. Guys, we're coming up to the end of the show. We're going to need a final song of the night. I'm looking at 14 minutes, so I got to wrap things up. Oh, it just dropped to 13 minutes. You know my regular closing songs. It could be a Tom Waits song. It could be an Is song. It could be a song by David and David. A new song could be a song by Janis Joplin. It could be, but it's usually one of my regular closing songs that have a positive message of joy and humility and fun. So again, congratulations, Tommy Reevy. You're going to get your Starbucks gift card. That was tonight's winner. What's he doing? Oh, bastard. Hang on while my wife gets our crazy new dog. I got to stop calling him the new dog because he's not anymore. He's been here since August. 5 months he's been here. And he still has no manners. He's cute as hell, though. He's a cutie boy. You all right, hon? What's he have? Okay. Could we less verbal? Could we do the job without? Come here, honey. Give me a kiss. Come here. Please come here. Okay. You okay? Okay. Well, don't leave him out here. Oh, Jesus. He's out here now. Oh, God. That was a funny exchange. Thank you. So no more band from. Oh, I'm. Oh, okay. Cool. All right. But you talk to a Hat Size. Hat Size is a guitarist, a bass player. He's a very talented. He played. I'm not going to dox you, Hat Size. You're going to introduce yourself and talk about your credits when Tommy reaches out to you. Okay, let's get down to final song talk. I think I have room for at least one other song. Let me look at my set list. I don't want to do that one. Oh God, I still have this is from Hat Size. Midnight Hat Size friend, show us your dog. Wait, who is Midnight Hat Size friend? Is that Michelle? Okay, Michelle, if you look behind me, you're going to see him go back and forth right now. I'll try to. That's Michelle, I think. Okay, Rainbow Connection. Okay. Being shut down. I know, right? Muppets 3D. All right, come here. I'm a big theme park nerd. I'm going to show the dog for a Hat Size friend. Is that Michelle? All right, come here, buddy. Come here. Come here. Come on up. Can you come up? Can you come up? Can you? No. Okay, he didn't stop walking, and he's a lunatic, and he can't be separated from mommy. You might see him go. There he goes. He goes behind me every now and then. Guys, it's Beer and Songs with Brian. Make your last donations now. I want to thank everybody who gave to my show tonight. I want to thank, oh my God, I need new glasses. Tommy Reevy, thank you so much. Joseph Orlando, thank you so much. Kelly Rose, thank you so much. And and thank you to those people. And thank you to my Patreons who are here tonight. And we're going to do Coffee with Brian on Friday. Somebody asked about that. It may be a juggling one. Sometimes we do the juggling ones. I had to cut the last Friday, and I think the last 2 Fridays I had to skip it because of family stuff. Nothing bad. Just, I got a life, and my life isn't just you. It is mostly you. And I'm sorry, friend of Midnight Hat Size. I can't show you the dog because he will not calm the hell down enough for me to get him on my lap. Here he comes again. Oh, my God. Rainbow Connection sounds fun. Yeah, we'll do Rainbow Connection. Let's do it right now. And while I'm doing that, I want to talk to you guys about the people at Rescue Foundation. Whoops. Can't spell things right. Ooh, why do I have 2 versions of it? I never knew I had 2 versions of this song. Wait, hang on. Wait, is this one? What was that noise? Dog bumped into the I think we're good. This is the version I want. Rescue. Thank you very much, Zadora Delina. Is rescuefoundation.org. I'm, of course, a Renaissance Fair performer. I play the character Brune. That's right. You're like, this guy's looked familiar all night. How do I know this guy? This face. I'm that guy that you know from that fair where I do that thing. Speaking of which, I want all my patrons, all my followers here tonight, all few of you that are still watching live, do your best to mention my name at every fair that you go to. Bristol, the Southern California, the original Renaissance Pleasure Fair, the Florida Renaissance Fair, the Oregon Renaissance Fair, the Washington Midsummer Renaissance Fair, the Northern California Renaissance Fair, the Louisiana Renaissance Fair. Just mention, hey, I came to your fair. I'm looking forward to next year. I hope that Brune guy is there. He was awesome. Do a little bit. It goes a long way, and I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm Brune. Yes, I am. You lunatic. Yes, Kelly Rose. Sarcasm notwithstanding. Let's do the final song of the night. So support Rescue Foundation. I really do appreciate that. My name is Brian. This is Beer and Songs with Brian. If you're not following me yet on Twitch, please like and follow the page. Please subscribe to the page. Use your bits to get that in there. You'll avoid those little ads that probably showed up at the bottom of the screen. I didn't run one of those tonight. I probably should have. I need to make some money doing this. Should I run an ad? I'm not going to run an ad now. I forgot to run an ad. I have it set up for manual. I click a little button, and then 30 seconds, I go up to the front. I go up there on the screen, and you see an ad play for Sprint or something, and somehow I make $1.25. But I shouldn't have to do that. I really shouldn't have to do that. Oh, hang on. There's your problem. Whoops. We're going to call that campfire tuning. Because I'm done. My fire never got going. Hang on. All right, hang on. Right at the end of the show. I'm sure a lot of you have seen that fun little internet meme. I'm sure Tommy and Rick have both seen it, where it shows a string of a guitar and 5 of the strings are, DiCaprio toasting from, I think, whatever that movie was. And then one of them is him like laughing from Django Unchained. Ugh. I have a problem with G and B both. I don't know how a G or the B string, whoever invented the guitar, reconsidered. Don't put the G in the B string. Get rid of both of them. Oh, cry, Chrissy. Why are there so many songs about rainbows, and what's on the other side? Rainbows are visions, but only illusions. Rainbows have nothing to hide. So we've been told, and some choose to believe it. I know they're wrong, wait and see. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connections, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. Who said that every wish would be heard and answered when wished on a morning star? Somebody thought of that, someone believed it. Look what it's done so far. What's so amazing that keeps us stargazing? What do we think we might see? Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. All of us under its spell. We know that it's probably magic. Have you been half asleep? And have you heard voices? I've heard them calling my name. Is this the sweet sound that calls the young sailors? The voice might be one and the same. I've heard it too many times to ignore it. It's something that I'm supposed to be. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. Whoops. Oh, man. I'm going to wrap the show up, but I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't like that right at the end of the song, I'm off by 1 fret. C sharp minor. I'm sorry, D sharp minor 7th, B5. But thank you. Sounds like TV. I get your name, by the way, now, Tommy. Was it last week or the week before when you were at the show for the first time? I'm like, Tommy, sounds like, okay, I get it. It's like if my name sounds like coward. That brings back sad memories. Guys, thank you for your donations. Thank you for your continued support. If you're not a follower of mine on Twitch, please be that today. Every little follower on Twitch helps me expand my viewer listenership. And if I can get an audience of, I don't want a huge audience. Some guys are playing Baldur's Gate. They got 5,000 people watching them, and somehow they're making a 6-7 figure salary. I don't want that. I want 100 viewers and to have Twitch make me a decent income. I want like 100 viewers. That's what I want. 100 viewers. Patreons, we're going to hang out Friday for coffee and maybe juggling. Haven't really figured that out yet, but probably juggling. Monday, we're going to do Bad Advice with Brian. It's right here on Twitch. It's still for the Gen Pop for now over this winter. It's a show like this, less guitar, more snark, a little more R-rated than this show was. The fun games like shock collar lie detector, where I actually wear a dog shock collar and shock myself. I get the word shock in there one more time. When I get an answer wrong on a fun little game that we play. Also, What's It With Brian? 2 chances to win some Starbucks coffee. Congratulations to Tommy Reevy, because your name sounds like TV. You won tonight's $10 Starbucks gift card. Please message me at facebook.com/Brian Live. Just say, hey, Brian, it's me, Tommy. Here's my email address. You're going to receive your Starbucks gift card within the next 3 or 4 days. I can never promise it the day of the show because by now I'm drinking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 actual beers and 1 bullshit, horrible end of the world beer, which I hope I never see again. You've been an absolutely fantastic audience. I love to entertain you. Hope you had a good time. If you did have a good time, tell your friends about the show and who I am and what I'm trying to do here. Trying to make this social media thing a little more about, less about content and more about show. I'm not going to go down a rabbit hole right now at the end of the show, but that is a serious thing in the world of entertainment. Tommy, Rick, anybody who's ever been a performing artist in your life, you know what I'm talking about. Content is starting to push out actual show is structure, an entertainer who does jokes, who sings songs, who does comedy, who does shtick, a show, as opposed to just watching, somebody else navigate the really hard cavern on Red Dead Redemption. And if we're not very careful, within probably my daughter's lifetime, movies will no longer exist. You'll go to the theater and you'll watch somebody play whatever Baldur's Gate for 3 hours, and that's entertainment. Let's push back as best we can. Support everybody here on Twitch that's doing what I'm trying to do. I'm not the only person doing this. My friend Bill Larkin is doing fun shit. Bubble Puppets is awesome. Go check them out. I'm not sure if Kristen Lynn is doing stuff anymore over here on Twitch. I'm not sure if she ever was, but check out any artist over here on Twitch that is doing I almost said content shit, a show. Here's a song. Here's some entertainment. I'm going to read some poetry. I'm going to play the guitar for you. Support that as best you can and try to avoid, and I know I'm biting the hand that feeds me, and I'm sure a lot of the other Twitch people hate me right now, but just to make them shut up here, Twitch people that I'm pissing off, There you go. My mic stand is way too much in the frame in a way that it doesn't need to be. So I'm one of you. Look at my mic stand. It's really in the frame because, mic stands, because of their phallic nature, represent you. Oh, sick burn. Sick burn. Please clip that and spread that around the internet. Support entertainers whenever you can. Thank you for supporting me. I'm sorry I went off on a little tangent there at the end. I should have planned that better. Have a wonderful, it looks very pro. Thank you. Sounds like TV. It's the same mic everybody on Twitch uses. It's an SM7. You might have it at home because I think you're a musician, so you probably have an SM7. Anyway, but have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday. I'll see you all Monday for Bad Advice of Brian. Patreons, I'll see you Friday for coffee. Take care. Bye-bye.